Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my third trimester. I'm in shock, but third trimester, 28 weeks, still full of a cold, but we move. I've tried to film this so many times throughout the day and every time I'm like, I sound horrendous, I can't post that. My nose keeps getting blocked, I'm choking on what I'm saying, but I want to do this today so it's a full-on update on the day. So, I'm out of breath now because I'm talking too fast. Yeah, 28 weeks. So I had my midwife appointment today. My nose is itchy. Had my midwife appointment today, it went really well. So, first went in, did blood pressure, the breath machine thing, if you smoked, they measure what it was or whatever. I don't know, I don't smoke. But everybody does it for whatever reason. So I had that. We spoke about how I've been doing. So I said physically, here's all my symptoms. Is there anything I should worry about? And basically the only thing that she was not happy with that is the pains that I've been having. So lower back, tailbone, I will call it. And where your bump is, underneath here. So she said that's round ligament pain, which I had briefly with Leukoret towards the end, but I've had this for weeks. And then my back, lower back and tailbone, she said I need physio for. So she's done the referral for that, so that's one thing. She was like, I think it's just the position he's in, it's a lot of pressure on your back, you're only little. So I'm hoping physio helps, because I'm not sleeping at all. I'm literally going from one side to the other, and my hips hurt. I don't know. So I'll get to that in a minute actually. Then we talked about mental, how are you doing mentally? And I was just honest with her. I said I'm not worried about myself in a case of oh, is it a touch of depression, or I had postnatal depression quite severe with Luca, so I'm already sort of I'm on their radar and it's on my mind, and I've sort of said to Ash this is how I felt, these are the symptoms to look out for, and it's sort of, if you notice me going down, in a polite way, tell me I need a bit of help, a bit of support. But I'm okay, I definitely don't think I fall into that bracket as of now. Whether it changes in the future, we're just gonna have to see. But I'm just being honest, because I think postnatal depression is just, people don't really talk about it, but it's so common. Your hormones are all over the place. You've been through a trauma, especially with Luca. It was preterm labour. He was in intensive care. It was a lot, and I was young. I was only 21. It's a lot for someone to go through. Even still to this day, it's difficult to talk about. But anyway, yeah. So I touched on that. I was feeling a bit down some days. I'm very stressed. I can't make decisions. I'm super, super indecisive. Some days I feel really alone, and that's not because of anybody else. I was trying to reiterate, my partner is so supportive, unbelievably supportive in anything that I need, mentally and physically. He will go above and beyond. It's just it is a lonely feeling, and I think I work from home every day. I'm in the house by myself. I do the school run in the morning, and I'm by myself all day till I go and do the school run at the end of the day. And then I come home and I carry on working. I don't finish work till 5:30. So, yeah, I'm sat with my thoughts, and I'm in the house, and I'm this needs doing and this needs doing, and I'm getting stressed, and I'm busy. I've got emails coming through, and I'm looking at the pile of washing, and I'm oh, I've got so much cleaning to do, but when can you do it? Because you're working. It's been tough. I think if you're out the house all day, you're in work mode, and then you come home and you're in home mode. When I sort of don't get that break, it just constantly crosses over. Even in the evening, I'm thinking about work the next day because I'm looking at my laptop. But I'm rambling now anyway. But yeah, so spoke to her, basically told her how I was feeling, said majority of it is like mum guilt. Like I'm already like, because I'm so sore, I can't pick Luca up. I can't sit on the floor for a long period of time and play like I would normally do. And I'm feeling a bit down, and I noticed he's sort of like drawn himself to Ash a bit more. And he's like, I want to play with you. Like, come and sit with me, because he knows I can't. And it is getting me down a little bit, but I spoke to Ash about it, and I think this is another thing, like, just be honest with your partner. And I said, like, I'm feeling a bit, like, left out. Like, I can see you two getting, I don't know why I'm getting upset. Like, they're getting really close, and it's amazing. But I was like, I can't sit and do the things that you do with him, and it makes me feel bad. Ash obviously had no idea. He was like, okay, well, let's fix it then. Like, we won't sit on the floor. We'll go upstairs and we'll play in his room, or we'll read the book in our bed so you can fit in. And I think it's just adapting is what we're doing at the moment, and it's good because we're getting ready for baby. Like, I normally put Luca to bed every night, where we take turns. Like, if he needs a shower, Ash will supervise the shower, he'll get him dressed, blah blah blah. But like, their physical, like, okay, now go to sleep, I'll see you in the morning, is me. And I've sort of said to Ash, like, we need to get him used to you doing that as well, in case baby boy needs a feed and I can't come away, or it's a lot. But we're adapting, we're getting there. So she basically said it's all normal. Everything that I'm feeling is normal. It's common, especially with like baby number 2, baby number 3, etc. So she's not a referral, but she was like, there's a local group of like mums, second time mums, third time mums, who have been through sort of the same thing. They saw there was like a gap in sort of like the mental health sector with this particular thing, meaning you don't need like medication, you don't need therapy, you just need people that understand it, that are going through sort of the same things. So she's given me the details for that. I've already emailed. I just thought, what's the harm? Like, even if I make a couple more mum friends, like, I'm all for it. And I think if I don't do it now, and then in a few weeks I'm like, I dip, I'm going to have no one, and it's like a long time to start the process, where if I've already got people I can communicate with, I've like took the steps, if that makes any sense. I've rambled so much. But yeah, so physio, this support group, and what did we do then? Then she measured bump. So I can't remember what I was saying before. Oh yeah, the pains. I was thinking I was getting all these pains because baby boy was going to be massive. So my partner Ash has a huge head. I love him to bits. He has a huge head. Like, phenomenal size head. So it's been like an ongoing joke, like, your kid's going to have a big head, but I'm like, I feel like my baby has a big head because I'm in so much pain. Like, for real, it's actually quite painful. So I was convinced that he was going to be massive when we put him on the chart today. I've lost it. But he's not. So I'll hold it up now. Hopefully you can see it. So 28 weeks exactly today. She's marked him at 27. So he's like, can you see? He's literally like bang in the centre. So he's in between the 10th and the 50th percentile. I don't really know the technical, I don't know what that means. But she was like, I'm happy with that. And when I've Googled it, it's like, yeah, he's bang on average. So now I'm a bit like, oh, so he's not a big baby. But it's weird, people get in your head, don't they? Like, people will say to me like, well, don't buy loads of newborn then, because if he's going to be big, he's not going to wear it for long. And then other people are like, but Luca was so small, and oh, your bump's tiny, oh, your bump's big. Like, people just love to comment, don't they? So that's that. I'm back there in 3 weeks, and she was like, hopefully he sort of stays on this same like pathway and you don't need any growth scans. I explained I had them with Luca because he was measuring big the whole time. And she was just like, we'll just see how we get on. If you feel like you really need one or you want that reassurance, she was like, I'll happily book you in. But I said, like, as of now, with that chart, I'm happy if you're happy. So yeah, back there in 3 weeks. Next week, I've got my anti-D injection at the hospital. She said they'll do blood tests there as well. I am nervous for that because I've had it before. I know that it's like painful. And the woman said it's because they've managed to do it as like 1 dose now. It hurts a bit more. So she prepared me. I'm going to see if my mum will come with me because Ash is just so busy with work. I just feel like I need someone to like come and hold my hand. Or whether I'm just being a bloody custard, I don't know. But yeah, I feel a bit better because I've gone and got a lot off my chest, and I've had like little niggly things that were bothering me, and she's just like put my mind at ease. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I was saying. Little things like when I lie down, I'm like, I sort of like, I have to like catch my breath, and she was like, that's normal. My eyesight's getting worse, so I've got to book myself in for an eye test. She said if that comes back that it's just your natural eyes deteriorating, because I wear glasses for reading anyway, then we'll deal with it. She said if they think it's something pregnancy related, then we'll deal with that as well. Yeah, I think I just needed someone to talk to because it's your second pregnancy. I didn't have that 25-week appointment, so I've not seen her since 16 weeks. And then obviously my 20-week scan, it's very like, it's not an enjoyable scan, is it? Like, it's very technical, like they need to get what they need rather than you're not there to have a nosy at baby. It's they need to make sure that measurements are right, etc. So I just feel like I've been like sort of waiting around, but she was like, from now it will go really quick because you'll just have appointment after appointment, which is true because my calendar on my phone is just crazy at the minute. But yeah, I think reality's hit home. We are nowhere near, I won't even say done, started the nursery. I got excited and put stuff in the drawers, and I need to take it all out to move the drawers to decorate the room, so that was a bit pointless, but I had like a spurt of energy, so I did it. But we've stripped Luca's wall stickers down, wasn't ready for that, cried my eyes out. We stripped his wallpaper down, wasn't ready for that, cried my eyes out. We've been shopping for wallpaper, we've been shopping for paint. I cannot decide on anything. I like it in the shop, I get home, I hate it. I like it, and then in the middle of the night I think I absolutely hate it, I don't want that colour. I cannot find a colour that matches like the room lighting. It sounds really stupid, but in the morning it's really bright, and then like this time of day it's like really dull, and our lights are like, I don't know, like things just look different throughout the day, don't they? I'm just so indecisive. I must be driving Ash insane. But yeah, I've got one wallpaper that came yesterday, so when he gets home he's going to sort of like hang it up for me. We'll see what we think. And go from there because we really need to get a wriggle on with it. Yeah, it's a lot. But all the wall stickers have come. That won't take us very long. Ash is very excited to sort of like build everything. We're going to build the cot just because we've got it. And then I know obviously he's not going to be in it for a long time. I've said we'll do sort of like the crib in our room like last minute, because otherwise it's just going to take up room, where everything in the nursery, you close the door and it's done, isn't it? I've got a prep machine. I don't know if I want to use it. I've got, what else have I got? I've got man bottles. I don't know if I want to use them. I don't know whether to use a Nook like I did with Luca. So I got a couple of them. Like, I cannot decide on anything. I have a breast pump. I have an electric breast pump because I can't decide if I want to try and breastfeed this time. Like, I just can't make a decision on anything. And I'm hoping, now I'm in the third trimester, I hope my nesting kicks in. My nose is driving me insane. I hope it kicks in, but we will see. And I hope I get shit done. But I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know like what is the most important thing to do next. But I need to sort of like declutter to get my Christmas tree down because I want my Christmas tree up at the end of November. I don't know, I'm stressed. Ash works 24/7, he works every weekend, so it's like finding the time at the week, like, also look at my tan. I did a gradual tan on my face and I forgot to wash my hands after, so the bottom of my hands is darker than the top of my hands, so I'll just keep my hands down here. But yeah, Ash is working like every weekend, like, so we're having to book in advance, like, okay, in 3 weeks we'll strip the wallpaper, and then in 2 weeks we'll go to B&Q. Like, it's just insane. But I'm hoping now he realises, like, the clock is ticking. We wanted everything done for before Christmas so that we could just relax, enjoy Christmas, and then go from there. But it never works out, does it? I know for a fact I'm going to be like in labour thinking, oh my god, I've not built this, I've not built that, I've not sterilised anything. But yeah. As far as updates go, I think that's it. But yeah, hopefully now I've got more appointments, I'll have more things to update you on. I think that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching, listening to me chat shit.